The Benidorm Enthusiast here. Welcome to July! Can't believe how fast this year is flying by. Today's video is a bit of a monthly guide to July. Obviously it's summer month, peak season, so lots going on, which I will go through with you right now. Before we get into that, I'll just quickly ask you to please subscribe to our channel if you're not already. It's completely free. Give us a thumbs up, click the subscribe button and click the bell so you get a notification whenever we release a new video. Thanks guys. So summer season is well underway in July in Benidorm. It is a very busy month for the resort as a whole. One of the busiest along with August. It's not the busiest time for the British Strip area, which always surprises people. Why is that? Well, that's because this time of year a lot of the visitors we get are families, so they're not in the pubs all day long and all night. We also get a lot of national tourists and tourists from other parts of Europe, most of whom never venture around that area. So you may find the centre of the new town is a bit quieter than it would be in, say, May or September, for example. But Benidorm in general is busy in July. The beachfronts, the Centro area, Old Town, and even over onto the Poniente side, it is busy, busy, busy. Remember guys, that the Strip is a tiny part of a massive resort we have here, and there's loads going on all over Benidorm in July that I'm going to tell you about today. Everything is open in July when it comes to attractions and excursions. 2 water parks, 2 zoos, a theme park. We've got loads of water sports to enjoy, jet skis, cable ski, which I really want to have a go at this year. How many of you guys would like to see me attempt the cable ski? Let us know in the comments. There are boat trips, mountain jeep safaris, quad bikes, buggy tours, go-karting, day trips to surrounding areas like the waterfalls. That's one we'll definitely be covering soon for a video as well. Yep, there is absolutely loads of fun stuff you can be doing on your holidays here in July, which will ensure you have an amazing time. And there's also a few interesting events during this month, which I'm going to tell you about now. First up, as part of the Benidorm Summer Festival, it's the Salsa Congress up at the Grand Luxor Hotel. The first part of this festival is already underway with the Bachata Congress, and then from the 3rd to the 9th of July it's an event dedicated to salsa music and dance. Orchestras, DJs and dance groups will be performing. There will be workshops and dance classes, or a more intense boot camp if you want to get seriously stuck into the salsa vibe for a week. There are a variety of tickets available depending on how much you want to get involved, and you can get your tickets online at benidormsummerfestival.com. Next up, it's the Reggaeton Beach Festival. This is a festival that celebrates reggaeton music. That's a sort of Latino hip-hop style of music. It's a 2-day event on the 8th and the 9th of July this year, which will be taking place at the Guillermo Amor Municipal Stadium. That's at the back of the Old Town over Poniente side, just up from Fiestas Park. Oh, obviously the main attraction is the music concert side of the festival. I'll tell you a few names who will be performing shortly. There'll also be activities, food and drinks trucks, merchandise stalls, water attractions, shishas, and a few other surprises up there in store for you. It's a ticketed event. You can get tickets for one or for both days from the official website reggaetonbeachfestival.com. There's also a VIP option where you can get a certain amount of drinks included, front of stage view for the performances, access to the festival VIP area and other interesting bonuses. There are some big names from the reggaeton scene appearing, such as Arcangel and Mikey Towers. If you haven't heard of them, don't worry, you will soon get caught up in the festival atmosphere and have a fab time, I'm sure, regardless of if you're familiar with the artists or not. It's going to be a great weekend up there, and I would imagine there will also be linked events before and after parties and things like that at some of the beach clubs down on Levante. In the middle of July there is a fiesta. The 16th of July is the Fiesta of the Virgin del Carmen, patron saint of the sea. There'll be stuff going on around the port area in the Old Town, usually in the days running up to as well as the actual fiesta day. Haven't seen the specific schedule yet, but it normally begins with Mass at the San Jaime Church. There'll be an offering of flowers and processions making their way from the church through the Old Town and down to the harbour. Once that's finished, a sailor will recite a verse which concludes the festivities. This is one of the oldest and the most popular celebrations in Benidorm. If you're interested in this sort of stuff, definitely try and get a glimpse of some of this fiesta while you're here. On the 25th of July is another fiesta. This one celebrates one of the patron saints of Benidorm, San Jaime. The day normally starts with fireworks and cannons to mark the start of the Saint's Day. Again, there will be processions throughout the old town, and in the evening an impressive firework display as well. When I have more details about the schedule and the specific locations for these fiesta events, I'll post them on our Facebook page, so make sure you're following us on there if you're interested in attending. At the end of July, it's the Low Festival, another music festival, and this one is probably the biggest of the year, growing in popularity every year and rapidly becoming one of the must-go-to festivals over the European festival calendar. Again, this takes place up by the Guerrero Amor Stadium, and this year's dates are the 28th, 29th and the 30th of July. A massive area is set up to host the festival, with several stages and tents for the bands and DJs to perform, food and drink stalls, a merchandise market, a relax zone. There's a VIP area with an Olympic-sized swimming pool to keep cool in between performances if you go out with the VIP pool tickets. You'll see a mixture of international and Spanish bands at the Low Festival, some great acts from the indie rock music scene. This year the lineup includes Placebo headlining on the Saturday. Oh my god, I loved them when I was younger. I am going to try and get up there for that night at least if I can. I bet they're still a great live act. Get your tickets for this festival at lowfestival.es and I might just see you there. How many of our viewers are coming out in July? Let us know in the comments. I hope to see you out and about at some point. Don't forget your sun cream. July is a very hot month with average daytime temperatures in the high 20s. That's shade temperatures, remember. It's much hotter in the sun, and average night temperatures are still mid-20s. It really doesn't cool down much in July. And this summer they are predicting it'll be even hotter than average, so be prepared for that. Have a great time if you are coming out. I'm sure you will anyway. What is not to enjoy here in Benidorm after all? Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. Click that beer mug on your screen now, and also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok at the Benidorm Enthusiast. Happy holidays, stay positive and stay safe.